Greetings, love, peace, and soul. This is Empress Gem. Welcome to my channel. And yes, I got big news. I have done it. I have made the shift cross country. So many firsts. First, it was so many goodbyes, okay, in a short amount of time. But you know, I'm grateful. I followed what my higher self, my spirit team, my ancestors, guides, and angels wanted me to do, and I followed their advice because they pushed, poked, and prodded me. This bullish Taurus Empress right here. This is the first shift with Uranus and Taurus right now. So I'm here. Hold on, let me see if I can get the backdrop. Look at the palm trees. This is a big move for me. Yes. A city girl. The big city. Moving to the West Coast. I'm not going to say exactly where I am. But, because I have stalkers. So, not ready for that just yet. But I am grateful we safely made it. My family and I. Again, it was our first flight. It was beautiful. Oh my gosh, I felt like a big kid. I was like, oh, it feels like a roller coaster. I was so happy. It was perfect. It was a sunny, perfect day. I caught a lot of footage. I want to be able to share that footage as well. And I just was putting a lot of things in perspective and, you know, keeping an open mind, trying my best to keep an open mind and just enjoying the moment. You know, dealing with the air kingdom, right? And I was thinking about how everything about the thought and how thoughts become things. So in actually watching the sky from that aerial perspective, close the door, from that aerial perspective, it was like the hangman. It was like I was able to actually see things from another way, literally, physically. And at first, the hangman kicked in for me the week before I was scheduled to leave. I sprained my ankle. Yes, sprained my ankle. It was my last week at work. I was going to work. I was staying with my sister. Yes, big up to my sister. And I sprained my ankle going down the stairs. It was the most painful thing, but I was so grateful. My coworkers basically patched me up. They wrapped me up. One of my coworkers the next day bought me some natural Tiger Balm, and I really felt loved. I felt so special. I mean, honestly, I really felt the love. But then also with me being empathic, it wasn't just my grief of me leaving, you know, the nursing home that I worked at for 13 years, not 30, 13 years, leaving that nursing home. I've seen a lot of people come and I've seen a lot of people go, patients included, and I felt their grief as well. And the last 2 nights, it was the hardest for me. I literally felt like I was dying inside. But my brother was like, it's because you are dying. The old you is dying. And it's okay. It's okay to grieve and mourn your old life. You can still keep, I mean, in this day and age, we can always keep in contact. All right, take 2. Whew. Thank God I didn't drop my phone. As I was saying, yes, major shifts. Giving my testimony on this major shift that we're going through. Uranus and Taurus energy, right? And not just that. I mean, it's the stellium. It's the whole solar system. It's the whole galaxy that's shifting. Honestly, we in so many retrogrades, you know, and it's affecting everyone differently. And I'm just, you know, giving my testimony because this is a big change for me. A lot of people were surprised. I didn't let a lot of people know. Oh, I didn't let them know until the last minute. And you know, I had to do it that way. That's what I was guided to do, because honestly I didn't want to do it, but it was like the universe literally pushed me, like, no, you have to go to the West Coast. This is ordained for you to do, and you may not want to do it. It may not be comfortable with your fixed self, but it is ordained for you to do. So I'm here, I'm adjusting, right? Oh, it's hot. It's just this to me right now. It's the same weather as it was in New York. Like, it's not any extra. It may get hotter, yes. I expect it to. That's fine. But so many course of events that happened up leading to this major shift, you know, it wasn't perfect, but it was perfect. It was perfect in the imperfections, with me spraining my ankle, so having to surrender. Like, but you're gonna get on that flight, right? So I was like, okay, thank God it's just sprained and not broken. So I said my goodbyes. You know, it was rough. I cried, I mourned. My empathic, I was like, I wanted to turn it off. But what cheered me up was my family. When my family came through, I spoke to my cousin that I haven't seen in over 20 years. Oh man, it was like a wonderful send-off. After that, I had the strength to actually do everything. Like, okay, I packed accordingly. I had a little hitch with getting the cab ride to the airport. Once I caught the cab though, everything went smoothly. I got there with my children and all of our possessions. It wasn't too far that I had to go with all of my stuff, because I had a lot. And we got checked in, you know, because I was very meticulous with my packing, because I was like, I do not want to get stopped. I don't want my you know, like my luggage being stopped because they checking through it. I didn't want to lose anything, so I packed accordingly. And thank goodness for Southwest Airlines, the bomb. The only downside to the Southwest Airlines is their seats. They're not very comfortable at all. Okay, that's to me the only downside to Southwest. But other than that, I loved it. They were more lenient, and it's more cost effective. So, and the plane ride was wonderful. And the seats that I wind up choosing, and you get to choose your seats. It's not restrictive. You get to choose your seats, honestly. And when I opened the shade for the window, we were right on the wing. So we got to see how, you know, the wing turbines get to extend when we were taking off and when we were landing. It was beautiful. Turns out, the day of our flight, here, where I am, right? There was a downpour. We're in monsoon season. And that day, it downpoured here, right? And I saw that as like a sign of like the ancestors cleansing. Yeah. Say hello. Yeah. Go back inside.
I'm too cold.
It's okay. Go back inside.
Okay, can I turn the thing off?
No, not off. Turn it down. So, but when we arrived, when we landed, the rain had stopped. The rain had stopped. So it's not like we got caught in the rain. But when I watched the news footage from earlier that day, it was literally, it was like drenching. So, and it wasn't that hot when we got in. It was like perfect. So I was like, wow, this is wonderful. The only thing, you know how that is. When you book something online, you got to be careful. You know, the pictures were misleading. I didn't like the hotel, but I found another place that I will be going to after this place. But this is all right. Like I said, I had to adjust. I had to adjust emotionally. I had to adjust mentally as well once I got here. I was a little disappointed, like I said, with the hotel, but I was like, okay, it's fine. It's going to be a little bit rough in the beginning. You're fine. You're going to be okay. The children are going to be okay. You're protected. I was like, I'm on the wrong side of town. I'm in the hood, but that's okay. That's all right. We stand out like a sore thumb over here. We really stand out over here. So it's like I have to turn down. I can't be as turned up because, you know, you got to be mindful. You got to be aware at all times. But it's beautiful still. I can see once I get adjusted, I'm going to love it. Okay, see? Now I'm starting to see more. Because at first I didn't see any children. I was like, oh my God, I'm really on the wrong side of town. But this is okay. Like I said, I have a better lead on a better area. And I'm looking at the mountains right now. But the video quality, it just won't do it justice. You guys, it just won't do it justice. I love the palm trees. It's just beautiful. It's really beautiful. And I'm opening up so many possibilities for myself and my family. I'm truly grateful. And I'm truly grateful to all of you who have helped with my GoFundMe page. I'm so grateful to everyone who has donated. Thank you for the support. And I'm grateful for everyone that, if you can donate, if you can't reach the link, again, a lot of people have been telling me that the link is inaccessible for whatever reason. You can send a donation directly to my PayPal account, which is empressgem17@gmail.com. And an investment with me and my family, you will be blessed 10 times, okay? Because this is a spiritual journey that I'm on. This journey is has been spiritually ordained for me, and I'm grateful. I finally have the opportunity I'm in full entrepreneur mode right now. I'm not working for anyone else right now. So if you can also help by booking a reading with me. My spirit spray sets and things of that nature are temporarily out of stock right now until I get settled. I don't have all of my supplies with me, but that once that changes, I'll definitely will let you guys know. Yeah, that was a hassle too. I was getting out my last orders out. I was like, I gotta mail this stuff out. I'm not trying to go to Arizona with any orders, outstanding orders. So I have cleared my orders out of there, all out of deck, all right? But I'm definitely open for readings, and I'm also initiating my Reiki sessions. And I can do it at a distance, okay? We can do it over the phone, we can do it via Skype, or I can just do it where I am meditating on your energy, okay? Most definitely. I am Reiki certified and tier 1 and 2. So I am excited about that, about using those skills, okay? Because I have healing hands, okay? And we can definitely discuss that if you have any questions. Like I said, my email is empressgem17@gmail.com. And, you know, I just wanted to share my experience. Trust me, I'm still like, even the children were like, hold on, let me get my daughter. Let her tell you herself. Hold on. Let her, I want my daughter to give her testimony. Come out. I want you to tell me, remember when you said what you said about how you was like, you can't believe that we're out here. Don't say the state that we're in, right? That you were like, I can't believe that we're out here. What did you say?
I can't believe that we're finally here. It's like it's a dream.
Right? Right? Even though we're here, we went on the flight. Even that's how it felt on the airplane. Like, I was like, I can't believe I'm finally on an airplane at 37 years old. My first time on an airplane, right? Well, at least you got at 8 years old. It was your first time on an airplane, right? Come here. Mister. Put that inside. Tell Aya to put it on.
I don't want to.
Okay. Well, you have to put your
Oh, I see
sneakers
people
on.
riding bikes over there.
Yeah, and I saw somebody else come out with a child, so go ahead, go.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So how was your plane ride, your first plane ride?
It was fun. It was like when we was landing, it was like rough, and then my ears starting to hurt. It was like my ears were clogged.
But you had the gum.
Yes.
That's it?
No.
What else?
That I thought it was gonna be like when I was watching like when people go on like airplanes. But like not for the first time, but they had like movie. I thought they had like movies there, but when I shoes on.
Bubby, put your shoes on.
When I turned the thing, it was actually a table. It wasn't a movie. I was so excited because I thought I was gonna get to watch a movie. But
you got to watch the TV on the laptop. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, baby Empress.
But I want to stay here.
Go. Let me finish. I'm about to wrap it up anyway. About to wrap it up.
I mean, cold.
Go. Go inside. Go inside. And it is quiet over here, honestly. But it's like
I'm spoiled.
deserted. Go inside. No. After what you did, go inside. Thank you. No. Yeah. But I'm not gonna front. Say hello. You want to give a testimony about your first flight? You want to give a testimony on your first flight?
No.
Huh?
It was fun.
It was fun? Okay. Go back inside. You didn't put any sneakers on. Boom. Looks like it's about to rain. It may rain over here. Close it. Close the door. Just close the door. I'm gonna wrap it up anyway. I'm about to start doing some readings right now for this eclipse season. And I could definitely feel Jupiter and Scorpio. That definitely gave me a boost. Oh my God. I have a couple of Scorpio placements. So it gave me like a boost of energy because, like I said, I was adjusting emotionally and, you know, spiritually, mentally. I was really adjusting. And, you know, I was like, I literally, I'm telling you, I'm out here on faith. I took the leap of faith. I mean, I'm so proud of myself that I really did it because I could have got stuck. I could have, even though Spirit was telling me, I could have stayed in New York, right? But I knew I would have been just going according to what the law of the universe is. And I was like, I don't want to be beaten with many stripes. So I was like, no, I'm going to follow what Spirit has been telling me. This is the last push. And I felt that portal open and I was like, it's about to close. And then we're in eclipse. There's about to be eclipse basically in a day or two. The eclipse, and it's a solar eclipse, right? With the Cancer new moon. And then 2 weeks from that, we're going to have the lunar eclipse. And in Aquarius, right? So 3 eclipses back to back. It's going to be real. It's about to be real. So I say, you know what? I at least jump through that portal before these eclipses come, because it's going to be new portals opening up, right? So look out for my eclipse readings. I'm going to do a divine union one, and then I'm going to do for the zodiac signs. So again, thank you for joining me. If you're new, welcome to you see me, my crystal tribe, and welcome to the Empress Vibes, you know what I mean? And hopefully you enjoy my further videos. Feel free to go back, you know, get a history. It's a story unfolding, and you know, it's beautiful. The ups, the downs, the highs and the lows. And right now I just wanted to take this moment out to be grateful and to, you know, just share, because I'm telling you, that's what I'm noticing. It's like, I remember, you know, because we don't have a vehicle out here. So, you know, anywhere out of New York, we don't have a vehicle. It's rough. So I'm walking to like the closest convenience store, with the children, and this lady stopped and was like, she had 3 children of her own in the back, and she was like, if I had space, I would give you a ride. And I was like, it's okay, we're fine. And she was like, oh, God bless you. And I was like, oh God, you too, thank you. And even though we're on the strip, we're in the hood, we're on the Ave, I still felt the love. I still felt like there's a camaraderie out here, you know. I felt like when you hear about certain areas, this is one thing I do want to leave you guys with, a jewel. This is why open-mindedness is key, right? Being receptive is key. You can hear so many things, but until you experience it for yourself, you will never truly know. And it was like I started kind of getting used to this area already. Like, I'm like, you know, look at her, look at the actress. Look at her. Right? We're having fun. But I'm grateful for that, because if I would have never took that leap, I would never know. Another thing, what I was explaining about the flight, when I was I'm gonna try to share the footage, right? I was seeing the different types of clouds, and there was a set of clouds that looked like an actual kingdom, and it looked like castles and fortresses, and then there was strips of like dark black clouds that were leading up to it, like almost like a bridge to the air kingdom. And then I started thinking about, again, like the air signs, the air kingdom, and I was like, okay, how people always say thoughts become things. And I'm like, okay, well, what is the process by which that happens? And looking at the clouds and seeing the visualization, I was like, okay, what do clouds store? Rain, water, right? When it's evaporated into the atmosphere. And I was like, okay, so that means thoughts become things by way of water, by way of your emotions. So it's not just your emotions govern what you think, okay? So by way of water, those thoughts, right, depending on the type of vibration that you're on, they will crystallize, they will take form in the form of water, in the form of rain, and it will come down to the earth, right? And then that's how things are manifested in the earth. That's how, you know, the plants are watered, the earth is cleansed, we're cleansed, we're able to drink the water and be sustained, right? So that's why I was like, okay, going into this new life, I was like, I have to control my emotions and how I feel, and it'll govern what I'm thinking, okay? And and then I said, the amount of dark clouds that I saw, they were smaller than the white clouds. So I was like, okay, so that means that the negativity, the negative thoughts aren't as strong as the positive thoughts. They really aren't. It's what you expound upon. But if you expound upon the negativity, then that's what will grow. Then there will be more darker clouds in the sky than lighter clouds. Wait till you guys see the footage, if I'm able to at least connect it, or I might put the picture as a thumbnail and you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. But I just want to leave you with that simplicity, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful eclipse season, gain a lot of truths, clarity, prosperity, and ancestral abundance. Much love. Peace.